Good morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome. Welcome. Are we actually. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? I'm going to actually check this time because yesterday somebody put the mute button on, and when I find out who it is, there's going to be a lot of hard questions being asked of myself. I'm here at the development department, is what I was trying to say. I'm a bit tired, I've got to say. A bit tired. It's been a late night. Now I'm up early over here in New Zealand, so excuse me for being, if I don't quite get things right, which as you know is completely unusual for me, but here at the development facility is what I was looking for actually here at Kiwi and overnight Auckland has been put into what we call level 3 lockdown because of COVID, which is a little bit distressing for all involved. It was due to one guy getting a COVID test, and instead of isolating, went straight to the gym to spread it around. So good on you, mate. Thank you very much. Anyway, it means a lot of projects have been put on hold for many businesses across the country. But for us, as you can see, that way, we're lucky enough to have actually completed this project. As you can see, it's looking great, ready to take its maiden voyage here with Kiwi Air. So we're looking forward to getting that up in the air. Like I said yesterday, no pilots available at the moment, although my 7-year-old daughter has volunteered, and I said, well, give it a go. Why not? Safety is our 29th priority here at Kiwi Air, and we take that seriously. Today, ladies and gentlemen, the Skypark. Yesterday, you all recommended that I take a look at it. I've had a bit of a play around in it just to get it all set up. Having to turn the transponder on first, by the way, is a stupid thing. I just like to throw that out there. It's mainly stupid because I forgot to do it this morning and spent half an hour trying to figure out why it wasn't on. Instructions are for fools. I should have read them. Not my fault. Anyway, so we're going to go and check out the Skypark. We're going to go do a bit of a flight there for a start, and then we'll see where the morning takes us, and or evening or afternoon, depending on where you are. But it's great to have you on board here at Kiwi Air. You're most welcome to fly along with us. North Europe server is where we'll be flying today, so jump in your aircraft. Don't fasten your seatbelt because that's just for losers. And we're going to get right into it, so we'll see you soon. What is up, everybody? Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Am I set up here? I am indeed. I am indeed. What do you know? I've come straight into... Let's make sure I've got no echo going on here. I've got way too many buttons here. John B, how you doing? Good to see you. Captain Safety, good to have you early on. You'd be very happy with the safety setup of our stream, as usual. Randomizer, how you doing? Morrissey, how you going? Good to see you. Ronald, good to see you. Yes, we can hear you. Good, yes. Why is it? What do you mean there's been no progress? It's completed, Ronald. We'll spend at least 3 hours on it. A new Kiwi aircraft in the background. It is indeed. Mayday, how you doing? Marcos, how you going? Fontana, wings are definitely optional. What's a seatbelt? I don't know. I heard it once and I thought I'd sound really knowledgeable by doing it, by talking about it. Ah, you can purchase it from Kiwi. We might implement that. Alan, how you doing? Fontana, once again, how you doing? Ah, Ruben, okay, you got about 30 different aliases there. Aliases too. Let's call it aliases because you know what? As Alan says, vowels are optional. All right, Skypark, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, here's the go with this. I spent all this morning, when I say that, quite a few hours, bloody trying to find out why this wasn't showing contracts. You got to start the transponder separately. So I'm just going to throw it out there and say I don't like that. Hopefully you can all see this. It probably looks relatively small for you. Maybe we can go ahead. Maybe we should increase the size. Hold on, settings. Display. Larger, larger, larger. That's good. Okay. It's starting to win me back. Anyway, so if you have the Skypark, everybody, you can fly along with me. What we're going to do is get a flight done now. We do have somebody BG. He didn't flick me a message. Notice he's done it this morning. I haven't looked on Discord, so if you've done that, BG, I apologise. He was going to choose a flight, but in the absence of BG, let's go ahead and get a flight completed here on the Skypark. So it's sort of like a career add-on in some respects. What it actually does is provides different contracts anywhere around the world, and you can fly basically any aircraft that's suitable for the actual flight. I've done the training flight. It was quite a lot of fun, actually. A lot of fun. Yeah, the transponder thing is a bit naff. You just change your name. Okay, all good. So, yeah, so what we're going to do, everybody, is apparently I can just select a flight, and then you guys, if you have got the Skypark, you can put in the code and you can fly along. You can actually generate the contract itself. So I've just been looking here. I want to fly in New Zealand because, you know, I've always wanted to go there one day, and so I'm saving up a bit of money, and hopefully I can get there. And what I was thinking is actually this little flight right here. So it's Milford Sound, which is a cool little airport there, up to Nels Beach, Haast Aerodrome, I should say. Here it goes right here, so I'll go ahead and request that. Okay, whatever. So 76F15. 76F15, that is the code. Let me plan the flight. Close enough. We can fly it, so that's fine. If I go to manage contract right here, 76F15. So hold on, I should have this actually on pin just so it's up here for you guys so you can see it. So NZMF to NZHT. Milford Sound. Let's put this over here, everybody. I'm going to start over here on the thingy, and NZ. What is it? Oh shit! Oh, I had still got that WF one in there. I was going to fly WF to NZDE, and I thought I'd lost that one, the second one here. But let's do this first one here first. Okay, so it's 68 nautical miles. So I'm going to jump, and I'm in my Cessna, so that's cool. Flight conditions are good. World map. Let's get there. So that's world map. So that's what we're going to do, everybody. So let's go ahead and fly that one there. So I'll leave that up there so you can see it. I will update my little doodacky here. NZMF. So then my overlay is sorted, everybody. And we are good to go. So, get in there, boys. So apparently it's snow here in the middle of summer. Okay, that's interesting. Let's go ahead and sort this out, boys. Live weather. What wind does it think it is? There's no snow here, but anyway, let's just go with it. I'm turning it up a bit. I can guarantee you right now, everybody, there's no snow here in New Zealand that I'm aware of. I don't know if it ever snows in this down here, but this is Milford Sound right here, and we're just going to go with it. It's nice and snowy. Ha! Oh my god, what a shocker. So I don't know what's happened there, but anyway, let's go with that. But anyway, if you want to join the flight on Skypark yourself, 76F15, that's the go. Aviator, how you doing? Good to see you. Marcos, hi from Portugal. That's cool. Welcome. Good to see you. It is 7:21 here. Richie, how you doing? Good to see you. I need to pump those espressos in today, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just leave that up there. Let's get rid of that. So for those of you that do want to partake and have got Skypark, you can get into it. So basically what you do, everybody, is for those of you who haven't seen Skypark, it's pretty much a contract-based
app that allows you to run contracts from between 2 airports in the world. You can actually basically choose any region in the world and say look for contracts, and it'll generate a whole lot of contracts in that area, and then you just fly from point A to point B. So what these little things down here, what they show is the type of aircraft that's suitable for this kind of flight that we're about to fly. So you can see we've got helicopters, and then you've got your piston. Those must be twin engine, then into your small jets, medium jets, then large jets. The thing I like, it tells you what your highest obstacle is. So we need to get up over 7,200 feet, if we fly direct, that is. And we're moving dishwasher parts from Milford Sound to Haast Aerodrome, which is all good. And yeah, and so it just, as you go along, the guy talks to you now and then. And then once you, all you do is do what you have been instructed to do. The thing is that it, some things you can do are dodgy or illegal, and you've got this thing called karma. So if you do bad jobs for illegal stuff, then your karma will start going that way, and if you do legitimate jobs, your karma will start going in a good way. So that affects things in the future. I'm not too sure exactly what, but it does indeed. And it's got the mini flight planner in here, by the way. So if we go to flight plan, which I was showing you before, this is actually pretty much, this is like Volanta, basically. This is like a mini Volanta. You can actually go into 3D, see? This is pretty much a mini Volanta. And so if we're flying up in a northern, yeah, let's put north up, there we go. So we're flying up there to NZHT. So yeah, it's kind of a cool. So I'm going to go ahead and load up my thing right there. And I'm going to go north odd. 7,500 feet gives me 300 feet clearance. More than enough. General Era, how you doing? Yes, that's me, General. Morrissey says, how do you put the code for Skypark, mate? I wouldn't have a clue. Would not have a clue, everybody. John says, maybe a few of those dishwasher parts could slide off the back of the Cessna and we could use them for refurbishing that new plane. That is a great idea. Does anyone know how to put in the... I assume there's somewhere you can put it in. There must be somewhere you can put in that this number right here. Does anybody know? This is literally the second flight I've ever done. The first one was the tutorial, basically. There we go. John has got it sorted. How you going, John? Good to see you. So let me go and rev up. It's funny that it thinks it's some winter here, but anyway. Let me jump into my aircraft here. Let's go ahead and just start her up. Before we do that, just change over my throttle quadrant here, and let's go ahead and just select the correct throttle setup. That's good. Basic single, apply and save. Go back, resume. All right, okay. We have a good start, everybody. We have such a good start that we've decided to go away. Sorry, what was the code? I'm old. It's on here, mate. 76. Right up here. 76 F15. Here it is here. I'll leave that up on the screen for the rest of you that are old and forgetful. We discriminate against people evenly here. Okay, let's just fire this up a bit here, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll go like this. And we'll fire this up right here. Well, it's a bit bright, isn't it? We're going to go... We're going to turn this one on here, and then we're going to go to 7,500. Perfect. We're going to, maybe we should change it. How do I change my Ah, screw it. It can stay on inches heading. Heading. There we go. Got it. Okay, got it. All right. Good, good, good. Morrissey's got it. Let's just unpin this for the second, everybody. And jump outside. We've got a bus parked here. I don't know how it's going to get out, everybody. And we're going to our good old rusty 172 right here. So we're going to be taking off, I think, in that direction there. Could you take off in this direction? Ooh, you could. Looks a bit dodgy. I don't know why everyone's not showing. I don't know if you guys are there or not. North Europe server, everybody. Ah, West Europe. What the heck? North Europe. Helps if I'm in the right bloody server, everybody, doesn't it? North Europe server. And now I'm by myself again. Okay, I don't know if anybody else is in there. Let's have a look here. Am I on North Europe? North Europe, there I am. I don't know why I was on... I don't know why I was on automated. Oh, there we go. We've got somebody. Cool. All right. So let me just throw this down here. Keep all the levers for the honeycomb in one place. Cool. Right, wait a couple more minutes, everybody, and then we'll get into it, eh? So I checked out the Cry or the Cree or whatever it's called. I had a look at it. I'm going to get it. It is hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious, that little plane. I've got to get it. And I was going to pick up the Mark Light then, but then I decided not to. The reason I decided not to, I am going to get it, by the way, but not for this stream, because I thought too many things to introduce into the stream. So I thought, let's just go ahead and keep it simple. So there we go there, 76 F15, everybody. Okay, cool. Loading in. Good stuff, everybody. We'll wait a few minutes, everybody. So yeah, let's take a tour around the app just while everyone's getting into the app here. So essentially you've got your contracts here. That allows you to search for a bunch of different contracts anywhere in the world. You can put filters in here so you can tell it what kind of aircraft you want to use. Clear Sky's the goodies. Coyotes are your baddies, and then I'm not too sure about this one. You can do a tour, you can do experiences, cargo ferries, bush trips. So there's heaps of different stuff, types of trips you can do right there. So you just tell it. Conduit is this part here, the actual contracts. YoFlight is your app, which is essentially Volanta as far as I can see. Then if we go back here, you've got holdings, which is your dollars. So I did the introductory flight yesterday. I got 25 bucks. So I've got $67. So I'm rich. Progress is just giving you, showing you your, exactly that. Hold on, let me put this down a bit. There we go. Progress is obviously your current XP level, your level 2, your karma, so I'm slightly on the good side here. Reliability, you got to go to a certain airport and to see it, KMKC. And you can see what your reliability is. Let's be honest, my reliability is going to be terrible, but no, essentially just complete flights on time. Settings, you can go in, change a whole bunch of different things. You saw us before increase the size of the Skypad. You got your game play, so you can enable illicit content or not. Of course, we're going to have it. Feedback, you can give feedback to the game, and then role play, which is on Discord. Obviously, jump on with other players. So here we go. We see a few you logging in now, so welcome. 68 nautical miles. I'm tuned into 7,500 feet, everybody. Clearance on this particular route is 7,200, so we've got 300 feet plenty, so it's kind of cool. I like that. I like how it's got that highest obstacle in there, I should say. That's cool. That's very, very helpful. John B says, Mace, also worth getting the Kodiak Sea-based packs on flightsim.to. I'll send you the link on Discord. Thank you. Great for the float version of the Cree. Or start, is it Cry or Cree? Let's all agree on something. Or start on a paved runway like Ronald. Okay, cool. Sounds good. They should have just modelled a car in a trailer. Is it a seaplane only, is it? Has it got wheels or not? It's got wheels, hasn't it? Alan says, I watched some Skypark reviews today. I think the main selling point is the interface. Very smooth, clean and clever. It seemed like NeoFlow, but not on Windows 98. Yeah, definitely. So there we go. We'll go into our planned flight, everybody. And our job is to get to Haast Aerodrome. So I'm just going to throw this over here, out of the road, just in the meantime. Oh, there's a wheeled and a float version. Okay, nice. Since for some reason it thinks we're in the middle of winter, I'm going to turn on my pitot, which is one of these ones there. We don't have anti-ice. Okay, what's the wind doing? No wind data. At the moment, Aviator, nothing. Your cache isn't used for anything, but my understanding is that they are going to be adding things in. It's still in early access, by the way, apparently. So just to confirm, in case you hadn't figured it out, this is like I picked this up myself. This isn't sponsored, or I didn't get this for free or anything. So just to clarify, not that it would change anything that I would say, but it's just always good to know. Excuse me. Milford Sound, beautiful part of the country down here, everybody, in New Zealand. I have no idea why it's snowing. It is the middle of summer, but there you go. Just cruise on past here. It's not a problem at all. Okay, good to see everybody. So yeah, join the flight in Skypark, or just fly along. It's completely up to you, everybody. Full tit, let's do it. I do like the moving map, it's cool. The little Skypark moving map. Whoop. Just going to the centre, I wasn't looking what I was doing. Centre of the runway is often quite a good place to be. EP FLC this time, not like yesterday where I hit the altitude button and then denied it. Nav. Okay, so we should get a big good right hand turn out here, everybody. Just watch a bit, watch out for these mountains. They can jump out and get you just when you least expect it. Beautiful. Whoa, got a few people already. Love it. Let's just jump inside here though. I might struggle a bit to get over here. I like having the numbers because this does. I don't think this. I don't believe that this models your mixture very well, to be honest, because you like. What are we at 900 feet? You're not pulling it back to. You're gonna have to just navigate around these through this valley here. At 900 feet, you're not pulling your mixture back to 50%. But anyway, it is what it is. Right. Is there a valley there that we can fly up, everybody? Oh, beautiful. Middle of winter in the middle of summer. Perfect. So here we go. Here's our map right here, everybody. And so you can see we're heading in the completely wrong direction at the moment, but we're going to be responsible for the first time in our lives and actually avoid some of these mountains. Actually, if I fly up that valley, let me just check. I think if we fly up through this valley here, we should get enough altitude to get over there. I think we will. Let's go ahead and try that out then. It looks amazing. Wish I could join. Yeah, it is awesome, John. You're rallying. Good to see you. Aaron, how you going? Q jumper. Yeah, the GPS is cool. It's essentially Volanta as far as like a sort of a condensed version of Volanta, basically, which is kind of cool. All right, we'll just fly up through the valleys here, team. Captain Safety says that I think the best part of Skypark might be that you would do flights in parts of the world that you'd never thought of doing before. Pretty cool. Yeah, definitely. Finding contracts and accepting contracts is mega easy, I've got to say. Got all the froth stuck at the bottom of this cup. It's an emergency. So the guy's not actually talking this time, but in my tutorial flight he was talking, maybe just because he's trying to tell you what to do, but like sometimes there might be multi-leg flights and stuff like this, but essentially it gives you a step-by-step what you're trying to do here. Going to Haas, it gives you a picture of Haas, the elevation, the runways, which is really helpful, and then a little summary of who you're flying for and stuff like that down there. So I like it. I tell you what, I really like it. That's very simple and elegant, just like me. I know, just the simple part. Just the simple part. 13 degrees and showers here apparently. Okay, there we go. Did I see that there is no weight you have to transport, so as long as you're playing tight matches you can do the flight? I think they have simplified that aspect of it, where basically you just go ahead and do the flight. No loading or anything. You do technically load it on and off, but I don't think it actually affects the in-game weight. I don't think. Let's have a look. We'll be able to tell very quickly. No, nothing's been loaded on there. So I think they're trying to keep all that very simple. So the whole purpose of the app is to just get in there and fly. So that's cool. And that's the thing with all these different programs is, you know, they all have their own little idiosyncrasies and what they're trying to achieve. And I've got no problem that it doesn't do things ultra realistically. Look, this, and hopefully there's going to be an add-on for Milford Sound because the graphics here are a little bit average. They're cool from a distance, just not up close. This is going to be fun getting up here, everybody. That's where I'm staying cockpit. Let's, we have got a few options here. I have more fellows in the air than likes on this stream. Hey Dark, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, that happens. People will get there eventually on the like button. They know the jump. They know the drill. Ronald says, that's great. I find the big limitation at FEC and NeoFly. With this one, you can really fly any plane then. Yeah, essentially, you just decide. Basically, you can fly any plane on any route. I mean, the issue you will come up against is obviously if it is a jet route and you want to fly a microlight, you might have an issue with range, obviously. So we're going to do a little bit of, we're probably not going to make it over here, so I've got a little bit of a trick here, everybody. So just stand by. Let's get real close to this mountain right here. Completely safe. The mountains are melting, yeah, I know. A few eddies coming off here, we're getting pushed around. Okay. So we just need to corkscrew this, everybody, just to get a bit of altitude. It's not a problem at all. Plenty of room to turn around in here. I'm sure there was a much safer way to depart, but probably wouldn't have been as fun as this. Let's just jump over the gap here. Beautiful. Absolutely tremendous. Safe as anything, everybody. This is exactly how the pilots in real life do it. Get a screeny of that, boys. Here we go. Gonna make this completely fine. Heaps of clearance. This will be a nice little picture over the top of here. Breaking a few aviation rules right here, but let's be honest, no one cares. Yeah, John. John says yet to see a vid that compares all reviews of all these add-ons at once. Could be a good one since you asked what vids we like to see. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's actually something I've had to do the main for. Actually, it's something I've had in the back of my mind for a while. It's just getting the time to put them all together, basically. But yeah, I think I think that's a really great idea. Actually, the thing is they all have their own, their own strengths and weaknesses. They all are predicated on the same thing. Look, we are literally flying in the opposite direction that we should be. Perfect. In other words, in this respect, the fact that you fly from point A to point B, transporting passengers and or cargo. So they're all the same in that respect, but they all do things slightly differently. They've all got their own little quirks and stuff. This one here, so FSC has always been the one you go to if you want flexibility in your flying, because you can basically, as long as there's a aircraft located at an airport, you can fly from point A to point B, whereas on air and neo fly, you've got to depart from, unless you get a ferry flight, you've got to depart from the previous airport that you landed at. Now this flexibility idea is taken to the next level here on Skypark, because you can actually just fly whatever aircraft you want, basically. You don't have to rely on it being available. So it's kind of cool. I like it. Clipped trees. Morning from Kelly Rath. How you going? Good to see you. Is it only cargo that's transported in the Skypark? Any packs for airliners? I'm not too sure, Captain Safety. I haven't done any. This is literally my second flight. No, Skypark is not free, Matthew. How you doing? 40 Australian dollars, 42 Australian dollars. Because they do it in Australian for us for some reason. So it's about 25 US bucks, somewhere in that sort of realm. Look at all you fools following me. Should have just gone direct, like those guys did. Oh look, some of those guys got over there, no problem at all. What a beautiful day for flying, everybody. Beautiful. Yeah, Morrissey likes how you can fly from anywhere in Skypark, yeah, for sure. But it's cool. Definitely something I like so far. How we're looking in altitude, okay. It says 7.5 is 7.2 is the highest obstacle. It didn't factor in that I would not be following the track. So we'll see how accurate this is. This does not look. This looks a little bit dodgy, to be fair. Well, we're stalling. It's not loving it too much, is it? Let's just avoid the side of the hill just for a start. Yeah, 25 US, something like that, yeah. And it is an early access, so it's been constantly developed. It's not working for me. 3,000 Canadian. Excellent then. Not a problem. Alright, this looks like we're... we are flying within all regulations, not a problem at all. Whoa. Disaster. Alright, there we go. Here we go. Canadian pesos. So here goes the Skypark right here, so yeah, not much has changed here. I mean, obviously if you're going to pay in flight, then you can get in here, you can go and, what's this here? I think there's a centre on the aircraft. 3D. Stick to 2D. Down below here you got your altitude, above ground level, vertical speed, heading, course, ground speed. Down here, ETE, 31 miles, 31 minutes, I should say, 60 nautical miles. So yeah, it's got everything here. It's good actually. It's got nice, a good little summary of what's going on. I like it. Throw that back over there. Didn't we burn, Captain Safe says, didn't we burn the regulations book the other night to stay warm in the hangar? Oh, is that what that was? I wonder what that was. Certainly burnt well, that's for sure. Okay, well now, I have no idea why it thinks it's winter. Maybe I've got the month set in correctly. Can you see the month in Flight Sim? I don't know if you can you? I thought it would just default to current month. It certainly shouldn't have any snow around here, that's for sure. But anyway, it's not a problem. It looks cool, so no worries. I don't think it gives me a meter for the arrival airport. It's not a problem though. You're getting loads of snow as well? Okay. Your airline says it's totally safe when the ground is so close you can do an emergency landing really quick. Exactly, mate. Exactly. You just hop out and it's snow, so you can just jump out into it. It's just like landing on a pillow. Captain Safe says, lovely scenery. Kiwi, have you flown in this part of New Zealand in real life? Yes, I have. When I did my pilot's license, this is the area I used to fly. Not that you'd think I had a pilot's license, but yeah. So the next flight we'll probably do is Wanaka to Dunedin. So down here, this is part of New Zealand where I flew out of when I was doing my license. And Queenstown's just over in here, so very close to Milford Sound. So when you do your cross country, your first cross country, you come right up, not your first one, but a cross country. You fly from Dunedin up into over here into Queenstown, and this is like the sort of landscape you're flying through. It's really challenging flying in the mountains, like particularly when you're a newbie, but it's awesome experience. It's really great. You just got to, yeah, it's obviously particularly, we're flying Cessna 152s. So, you know, once they start getting up in altitude, they start to struggle a little bit. They're not bad though, they're completely fine. But yeah, it's cool. But it's just, you got to be on your toes for sure. And icing can be a real issue. But no, it's beautiful to fly around here, that's for sure. Great scenery, just not far on wherever you depart, really. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Yeah, definitely. You get a lot of eddies coming off the hill. Like when you fly into Queenstown, you got to get down below the mountain tops and fly through the valleys. And so when you're in one of these little things, you get the eddies coming off and just rolling down the hill, and you just get thrown around quite a bit, definitely. It's good fun. No worries, Red Sam, mate. Just join whenever you can and sit back and enjoy it. Good to see you. Yeah, it is great for scenery, for sure. Goblin, definitely, it's great. But yeah, it's a great place to learn how to fly around this area because you get such a wide variety of experiences. Like flying in mountains, it's a completely different skill, particularly around flight planning, all that sort of stuff. But then you've got like just up the on the east coast of the South Island, you've got these big plains, Canterbury Plains, so very flat. So you've got a really wide range of sort of terrain to deal with. I'm just going to yawn throughout the whole thing. Apologies for that, everybody. Yeah, this part of New Zealand and Canada are very, very similar when you're right up here in the mountains, obviously. in BC, I would say, the only part of Canada I've been to. When I drove through there, it reminded me so much of Central Otago. We aren't quite in Central Otago here, but we're at like Queenstown, Central Otago, where it's like sort of very bare and barren and rugged mountain and extreme temperatures. So you get very, very hot in the summer and very cold in the winter. Now, Central Otago in New Zealand doesn't have the extremes, so it's sort of like 35 degrees centigrade in the winter at times, and then like -5 in the 35 in the summer, and about -5, -6 in the winter at times. So it's not like, I mean, I know in Canada it gets to the -25 or something like that, probably more, talking about centigrade here. So it's not quite the extremes, but it's the same sort of thing where it's the only place in New Zealand that really has those massive extremes like that. Very dry heat. Whereas, you know, different other parts of New Zealand on the west coast of the South Island, very wet, because you get the all the rain coming in from the Tasman Sea. And up north up in Auckland's very subtropical where I live, so it's very humid. So it's quite a wide range. Land of Lord of the Rings now. Yeah, we're not far away from where, like, it was filmed all around New Zealand, but like we're heading towards an area that a lot of it was filmed, in fact. Not in Ontario. Mostly flat until you get to the Niagara Escarpment. Ah, right. Yeah, but anyway, it's nice. It's a nice little flight, this one. How far have we got to go? 47. I heard Auckland is back in lockdown. It is. You missed the intro. It definitely affects me because I live in Auckland. So, yeah, it does. It does and it doesn't, though. And the reason I say that is because I work from home anyway, so that's no different to me. Everyone else who doesn't work from home has now got to work from home, so there's no major change there for me. It just means I'm not going to be out and about at all, really. I mean, apart from taking the dogs for a walk, but like, so it does affect you because you can't go and do your normal sort of things. And if I need to go and visit clients or anything like that, I can't do that. So that's one thing. But yeah, on the whole, I'm probably not as affected as much as some other people, but. Yeah, so the dude that has spread this is a guy who went and got a COVID test, and instead of self-isolating at home, which most New Zealanders have been doing very well when they get a COVID test, he decided to go straight to the gym. Yeah, have some COVID, everybody. But now we're all locked down. Thank you very much, mate. As with any country, you've got complete cockheads. Just do not follow the rules. And New Zealand's been pretty good following the rules, to be honest. But this guy did not give a shit. I can see why they filmed Lord of the Rings here. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Some really good, yeah. So, some of the, yeah, just up past Haast, actually. So if we get onto our map here. Would be in here. If we get into the map here of the South Island of New Zealand, there's Christchurch, Queenstown. So up through here. So up in this area down in here, there's a lot of filming up in here and here. There's, you might not remember, but in Lord of the Rings, there's like these big flat riverbeds, and they're really wide with the big mountains on either side. They're right up in here. And when you drive from Christchurch across to Greymouth, you literally drive right beside them. It's amazing. Yeah, so a lot of filming down in this area here. Obviously you've got Wellington, which is sort of, that's where the weather workshops are located in there. And you got some up in Hamilton up here, or up in the Waikato. And this general area is where Hobbiton is. I've never been there actually, I should, because here's Auckland up here. So I live, so this is Auckland, this is the main bit of Auckland right here that goes into Auckland International, and I live up on this, there's a peninsula here. I live in a little suburb over in here. So it's sort of like 30 k's north of Auckland, but it's pretty much all connected now. Back in the day though, 20 years ago, this wasn't connected at all. But it's just grown, urban sprawl, all that sort of stuff. So we sort of live not too far from the beach actually, it's kind of cool. So my closest aerodrome is this one right here, NZNE, that's like 5 kilometres away from us. So we're sort of, where's the estuary? Yeah, so we're down in here, I think. Or is it there? I can't remember. Oh no, it'll be here. Lucky I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, there's a lot of filming spots right throughout the country right here. But this is the area that I grew up in, down in here. And that's why I ended up doing pilot's license. So we might fly to Dunedin on our next flight actually. Anyway, there you go. You guys are now better for knowing all that rubbish. It's really easy accessible. It's easily accessible. Yeah, something like that. There's an announcement on Discord from Marketing Read and Espresso Negotiations, by the way. Watch this space. Well, not this exact one, but anyway. Let's check out the bloody thingy. I was going to say, due to the lockdown, Alan, that you've been made redundant. But since we don't pay you, I thought there's no, we'll keep you on. Okay, whereabouts is it? Okay, you're having a good chat. Having a good chat there, boys. Whereabouts is it? What part? msfs chat? What part of the Discord's it in? Alan? A bit windy here, I fear for the Kiwi Air wings. The duct tape is coming loose. Ha ha! So, were the mountains already there, or they brought in because of the movie? I think they shipped them in from Scandinavia. Alan, Alan says I'm already recumbent, so redundant is the next natural said. Nice, I like it. Alan, whereabouts on the thing is your message? Espresso. Is it in flight? Oh, screenshots. That is the natural place to put it. Where are you, Alan? I can't see any Nespresso. Updates? Are you trolling me, are you? It's a fair troll, to be fair. The boss is looking at our mess. It is a bit of a mess, but that's what I love about it. Have live weather enabled and having a lot of the updrafts on the mountains. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you get a lot of that around here for sure. And downdrafts. So we don't discriminate against drafts. Screenshots, livery chat. Livery chat. That's not screenshots, Alan. That you're the fallen. Oh, I like it. I just saw the thing on the engine statue. Yeah, hold on. Oh, here we go. After literally 10, maybe. Okay, here we go. Here goes our marketing announcement. Alan says, after literally 10, maybe even 15 long minutes of tough negotiation, I'm now in the final throes of striking a deal with Espresso. This should be finalised in the next week, and a press release should be announced here before next week's live stream. And look at this, everybody. It's true because look, there's even a photo. These things here are the greatest invention in the history of the world. These things right here, these milk frothers. You're okay, Alan. Great. I think it'd be fair to say everyone's pretty excited about that. Should be a massive contract too. A big company. Nick, how you doing? Yeah, it's looking great. All right. It thinks it's winter here, Nick. It's great for the visuals. Probably start descending soon, everybody. How far we got to go? 32. Don't need to worry about it quite yet. Jin Key, how you doing? Use my magic powers to pop in. Hi from across the ditch. Good to see you, mate. Did you jump in, did you? I can't see him, but I'm sure you'll be around if you're in. So, have we decided if it's cry, cry, or cree, cree? I need to know these things. I need to know. Oh, mate, keep mixing things up over here. Use my magic. Oh, I'm repeating myself. Use my magic powers to pop in the high from across the ditch. Great to see you, Jin Key. I'm pretty sure I haven't said that. Use my magic powers to pop in high from across the ditch. What do you think about this joke, everybody? How long can I go on it? As long as I need to. It is cry, cry. Okay. Nice. Okay, cool. That's what we all do when Alan tells one of his dad jokes. If you haven't already, by the way, go and subscribe to Alan's channel, alanburrows.com or something. Also, YouTube, I mean. Also, a reminder that if you want your own custom livery, check out, hit up John B on Discord. He does. It costs to get a custom livery because it takes quite a bit of time to put them together. But he runs it, and I was going to say he runs it on Fiverr. But if you hook him, throw him a message on Discord at Pathogen, and he'll negotiate hard with you, and maybe you can figure out something. But yeah, he does some real awesome liveries. He's done some real shit ones too, like the Arsenal one, which I mean is a complete disgrace. But the quality's fine, but it's just that the team sucks. But apart from that, if you want to get your own, I'm just sending everybody, by the way, in case you're wondering, your own custom livery, get in there, throw a message to John, or Pathogen as he's known, and treat yourself. They are awesome. He does a bloody good job. Okay, Jinkies in now. There we go, I can see you. More repeats than a bad sarnie. Smoking prohibited, smoking optional. Yeah, it's inoperable, that button, so they can do what they want. It's French, like Blair Riot. I think we all agreed that it was Blair Riot. I agreed in my own mind. That's all that counts. Hold on, I'm going a bit far. Pull back the throttle just a bit. He's not paying me. No, he's not. What? You're not? Okay. I thought your word was your bond, but clearly not. No, just joking. Just joking, just in case you're wondering. In case you take it serial like. It's a beautiful landscape out here today, ladies and gentlemen. Have the clouds improved? They look like they've improved a little bit, haven't they? In terms of that pixelation. Goblin says there's 6 crash marks on the message retracted. Great. That's good. I totally agree. No, I haven't heard from BG. Didn't hear from BG, but that's okay. What we'll do is our next flight is probably going to be, I think it's Wanaka. I think the contract there, Wanaka to Dunedin, that I wonder if I can share that one. Yeah, hopefully I can. It'd be cool to fly that one. If you guys are happy to continue to fly in New Zealand. let me know. Otherwise, I'm happy to do a landing rate competition and someone else can choose the contract, because I'd like to do another flight in here just to keep using Skypark just today. If you've got a problem, talk to the Padre. Alan says I should add that it's not a stock photo, that is my actual Nespresso setup in my kitchen, so I've been Nespressoing for far longer than you probably. Oh, nice, okay. How long have you been Nespressoing for, Alan, if you want to do a Nespresso off? Maybe 7C with this real weather bumpy. New Zealand's fantastic for flying. Yes, it is, Ronald. Totally agree. I'm a little bit biased. But I do like it. I do like it. Let's just go here. My someone did complain about my info bar up the top being too big, and I kind of get what you're saying. But then again, when I had my old one, people used to complain there wasn't enough information. So it's kind of a tough gig getting that balance where everyone's happy. So rather than not everyone being happy all the time, I decided just to make everyone unhappy all the time. Brilliant. Great solution. Alan says, my mum drank it by the bucket and I was breastfed. Nice. Are you still breastfed, Alan? It's okay, you can share it with us. Nespresso, really, it's only been in New Zealand for, I don't know, can't be that long. Not really that long, like 5 or 6 years maybe? Not that long. Maybe slightly longer. And we've only had it for like 3 years, I think. Perfect compromise. Is it a frozen river? No, that's just... It shouldn't be a frozen... I don't think that is a... No, that's just actually supposed to be sand. Or like the river bed. And you've got this small river just sort of snaking between it. We've got some glaciers over the other side somewhere. Or frozen rivers, as you would call it. But no. John B says I was born in the Nespresso factory and was bottle fed pure Nespresso directly. Doctors estimate I'm still 22% Nespresso. There you go, John. Beat that, Alan. Okay, what's happening at our destination here weather-wise? It's not going to tell us on here, I can tell you that. It looks like we've got a headwind right here. Nearest airport, NZHT. Yeah, didn't think there was anything. Let's just say it's a northerly, eh? We can change our mind. Alan Barrow says, I breastfeed 10 minutes before your streams. I breastfeed 10 minutes before your streams. It's the only way I can get through it. Oh. If this stream was monetized, it would be demonetized now. Okay, I think I might go down. Let's go down to 2.5, everybody, I think. There we go. Riddle speak. 1. Oh, there we go. It's loving it. It knows the drill. Who are you breastfeeding? It's war, gentlemen, an espresso war, yes. Beautiful. Absolutely sensational. So, here we go here, ladies and gentlemen. So once we complete it, we'll jump back in here and you'll see that it actually has a little button comes up to unload. And here goes our next flight here. Let's do this. NZWF to NZDN. That is going to be the next flight. George Clooney negotiations. Alan can win, says John. I actually prefer Tesco Finest Colombian or Costa Rican. That's my job here gone, huh? Well, it's under serious consideration. then again, if Tesco's finest Colombian or Costa Rican come to the party to sponsor the stream, then Nespresso, you're out. That's right. It's tough negotiations here. It's business. It's not personal. It's just business. How far have we got to go here, team? 12 nautical miles. Oh! Might have a bit of a kip during the cruise next flight. I think that's totally appropriate. Oh, Nespresso are watching. Hey, my patience is running thin. They're going to look back and go, this guy here, he's a big deal, and we didn't get on board the train. And I'll be there promoting bloody Tesco's finest Colombian or Costa Rican, and you know, they would have missed out on shitloads of promotional value right there. Cessna 172 for next flight. I don't know. It's 83 nautical miles. Might go into something slightly. Might go. I don't know. Let's fly whatever you want. Basically, I'm not too sure yet. I'm not too sure. Overstress, says Peter. Who said Cessna can't fly inverted for a longer time? Yeah, exactly. The darkest days are always before the light. Alan, nice. Okay then, I'll give Nespresso one more chance. I mean, I think, you know, my brand has grown to a point where I think worldwide we've got about the same sort of level of brands, Nespresso and Kiwi Mace. I think, you know, very recognisable, both brands. You know, I'm biased, but I think I'm probably have a little bit more pull, but, you know. Oh, George, Uralian says George Clooney is watching too. He's a big fan. Nice. Well, I mean, like, he's just one of trillions of people that tune in. So, you know, not surprised. But, I mean, look, they've got an opportunity now. They should pounce on it. I'm like the Bitcoin of YouTube. At the moment, you need a lot of me to buy one pizza. But in the future, you're going to be able to buy Ferraris with just one Bitcoin. Cuban coffee is also very good. There we go. 208, yeah, I think we could go the 208. Yeah, I think that's what I'll fly the next one. I'm in the 208 for the next flight, everybody. That's the Cessna 208 for those of you playing at home. I think Fontana's down there landing on the riverbed. Oh no, he's 2,000 feet. What am I? 2,500. I can probably get down to 1,500 now. Why not? It's nose down just for a laugh. Okay. Not far to go now, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know what... oh, yes, I do. The runways are 15 and 33. Okay. 33 sounds like a good go. Sounds like a really good go. It's northerly. Wind's coming from 5. It's going to be pretty much a crosswind on both... elevation is 14 feet, 14 feet. So sea level, basically. So it should, yeah, I think 3-3 is going to be the go. It will be a crosswind. Yeah, it's almost directly. Not quite. It definitely still favours a northerly. The slightly favours 3-3 as opposed to 1-5. Morrissey says, my brother buys super value coffee and it tastes like muddy puddle water. Is that bad? I don't know. Doesn't sound good. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm going to be a bit judgmental and say it doesn't sound good. But, once again, not too sure. Tim Hortons. In Canada we call that Tim Hortons. We went there actually. We went there when we were over there. Okay, let's get our heading going here. We'll go over here and then we can start to set up. Definitely way too. Probably gonna go to manual control soon. He's tighter than a duck's ass. Oh, Fontana's down there, 1,200 feet. That looks a lot more than 300 feet. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Getting ready to approach. Let's kill that autopilot. Still descending, come on. Need to drop some altitude pretty quickly here, boys. They do fall out of the sky though, as I often say. This is a bloody steep approach. Oh well. Dropping a bit of altitude here, boys. Okay, looking good now. Okay, let's get off the rudders. Okay. There's a few people on the runway. It's not going to be a problem though. Since safety is our 29th priority, we've got bigger things to worry about. It's a good crosswind, that bugger, isn't it? $75, not bad. Not bad. Reverse thrust. Just make the noise yourself. Right to the end. Flaps gone. Okay, that's good. Nice. Okay. Looking good. Feeling great. We'll taxi over in this general direction. All right. Beautiful. Stop. Okay. Boom. So we put that on there, and then what we do here, ladies and gentlemen, we grab this and we just go deliver. Boop, 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 boop. I won. So now I've got 248 bucks. That was a big payout. 181. You little ripper. Level 2 now. 123. Now I'm 1.2 karma. We can browse contracts. Nice. We'll come back to that in a minute. We have already got a contract set up. Close. That's cool. So let's jump out here though. Have we got many people to come in yet? Got a few people to come in. Let's, what I'll do is I'm going to grab another coffee in the break. Our next flight, I'm going to put it up in the thing, everybody. Good old crosswind coming in here, boys. Good old crosswind. Here we go, we get to see Alan's landing here. You can enjoy that. I'll put the next flight up on here. Back. Here we go. I'm just going to put this over here so you can see our next flight. I'll update the top bit so everyone knows what's going down. NZWK, WF actually. Wanaka to NZDN. NZDN. Boom, updated. So that's going to be our next flight. I'm going to grab a coffee, everybody, and then we'll get into the next flight. See you soon. Okay. Completed in an hour. Great job. I can't hear anything. Okay. It was just me. Surprises, eh? Surprises. All right. So let's go ahead and set up our next flight, everybody. Main menu. What's going on here? You can switch off the engine now. No need here. And then save fuel for Kiwi Air. Reverse thrusters. Sticks arm out the window. That's it. You've got it. Skypark. Hey, Ross, how you doing? Good to see you. Did we call the next plane? Yeah, 208. Yeah, let's go for 208.
Okay, everybody, got some Nespresso in me now. I've decided that I like them again. Now that Alan is negotiating the massive deal. Decided to dispose of my aviators just for the meantime because I couldn't see what I was doing. And that's going to be a major issue. Not that it really matters because it probably improves my flying. But anyway, one thing I want to go through today, everybody, as you can see, we're back here at Kiwi HQ. And what I want to go through today and show you is something very, very special. Now, obviously, we've got our beautiful hangars here in the background right here. A lot of work has gone into making them look as good as they have. But some of you may not know about NZKW. Now, NZKW is a Kiwi airfield here in New Zealand. It's an official airfield. And it's been designed by Chris and by Ronald. Have put a lot of work into designing our very own airfield. So what I thought I'd do is let's go ahead and I'm going to show you what it's all about. So let's go and check out NZKW. Tell me what you think.
Okay, I admit it. I forgot to put my aviators on, and then I couldn't find them. Now I found them. All right. It's all about just going with the flow, everybody. NZKW, everybody. Here goes the beautiful official airfield in the Auckland area here in New Zealand. So let's check out some of the features of NZKW. Now, we've got here, this is a gravel airstrip right here. And it's designed for the larger aircraft like an A320. So, yeah, I did remember to turn on my mic. Thanks, Uralian. Appreciate it. And so, as you can see here, it's very important to understand which way the wind direction is coming from. And so, we've got some wind turbines here. It makes it nice and easy to understand which way the wind's coming from. Also provides the power for the airfield. Now, a couple didn't quite make the journey. And so they're now being used as a playground for the local kids right there. So it's not a problem. I mean, there's a little bit of rust on there, but just ignore that. So we come down here into the parking area. So yeah, once again, this is the gravel strip. This is designed for A320s and above. The smaller aircraft can use the asphalt strip over there. We've got our nice little containers here, which do make the words Kiwi. Actually, kake we. I think it might have doubled up there, but that's all great. So we've got a few airplanes parked here. It is a prestigious airport. Here goes one of our customer terminals right here. It's one of the more high-tech ones. I think this is our first class lounge actually, from memory. So it's looking good. And here goes a couple of our hangars here, looking in great shape and excellent. Oh, this is the new waiting area for the terminal for passengers. It looks like that's been constructed really well. And this here is a ghost trundler. Look at it, ghost baggage trundler. Just tows itself along with no help whatsoever. So we go over here. What we waste not, want not. So we've put a few of the... now, I think we definitely will be using these aircraft again. They're not too bad. Looking closely, I think they're okay. So we can recycle those. And here goes the hangars right here. We've decided to go for the natural look on the grass, on the ground. And I think it's come up beautifully. Here goes obviously one of the outstanding Kiwi Air liveries. Beautiful on the Cessna 208 right there. We're about to use that. This guy here, he's not employed by us. Oh yeah, the concrete hasn't set yet. Should have told him about that. As you can see, he's disappeared. Where is he? Is he back? No. We've got our Cessna 172 over there. We've got the fuel containers here. This is also the welding area. We thought makes sense to have the fuel containers right beside the welding shed right there. So that looks good. Hey Keith, how you doing? Got a water tower right there. Nice and handy. Now, yeah, look, some of the passengers, as you know, didn't make it. But I think if you look at that and compare it to the number of passengers that we have flown in Kiwi Air, I think it's a good ratio. So, look, apologies once again to the families. If I had insurance, you could claim on it. But, hey, look, they had a good life. And they had an exciting finish. So, you know, it's just a circle of life. Sorry about that there, guys. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There goes the NZKW Kiwi Airfield. As you can see, it's an official airfield. If we do jump inside our aircraft here, and we do go into the map right here, there it is. It is an official airfield, just a few nautical miles south there of NZAA. There have been talks that we will be replacing Auckland International Airport as the official national gateway to New Zealand from overseas. Those negotiations do continue. So once again, Chris and Ronald, thank you very much for you and your team putting this all together. I think you've done a fantastic job. Jump on the Discord. They might even let you download it. I think it's 8 Nespresso capsules. That's NZKW, everybody. Let's get into our next flight. Matthew thinks it's good. Custom airfield is great. Yes. Big shout out to Chris and Ronald. Has anyone else helped with it? Apologies if someone else has. Probably a few others have too. Apologies. Taken off with windmills. Completely fine. It's not a problem at all. Very vegan power supply. Yeah. It's a feature. It's not a bug. It's a feature. Oh, I didn't delete my old scenery. Oh, didn't I? Let's have a look. I told it to replace though. I'll go ahead and delete it all out. Hold on. Have you got to rename? That shouldn't happen though. I'll sort it out later. It shouldn't happen. It should just replace it, not unless you change your file name. All good. No problem at all. We can get there. Yeah, it's not a bug. It's a feature. Exactly. Hello once again. Keith, how you doing? It is brilliant. Captain Safety is terrified after the tour. Yeah, knocked it out of the park on that one. Yeah, definitely. So thank you very much, Chris and Ronald. Right, let's get this thing back over here, team. Boom. NZWF to NZDN. That is the flight. I might have to re-download that whole thing then and make sure it... So, let's get rid of this in the meantime. Team. Turbo... Oh, I could just go like this. Boom. Okay, liveries. Boom. NZDN. Dunedin. All right. Looking good. Let's get in there, boys. I have to remove all the old folders. We first had 2 different folders. Chris was able to get it all into a single folder now, so the second folder is obsolete. Oh, so you don't extract all the individual... hold on. So you've still got to extract it all individually though, don't you? Or can you just put that one folder into your community folder and it grabs it all, does it? Is that what you're saying? That's all good. We can deal with it. We'll deal with that at a later date. Anyway, here we go, everybody. Let's go ahead and go ready to fly. Let's go ahead and load up. If we plan our flight, it's not showing it at all. Why? Okay, hold on. NZWF to NZW and plan flight. There we go. We can go ahead and fly. We're just going to fly direct because you know why? That's how we roll. Let's go ahead and delete this message. So yeah, NZWF to NZDN is where we're going for this one, everybody. 4F960. 4F960. That is the code. Oh, I've left everything on here. Let's turn everything off. Okay, I'll just leave that up there in the meantime. Just so people can see it if they do want to join in on Skypark. Those are the details right there. For F960. We had a folder for the airport, one folder for the scenery. Now the scenery is inside the airport with the old scenery folder still present. So it it still loads in the old scenery, thus double. Right, I'm with you. I am with you. All right, let's go ahead and get this. It'd be good if these actually just remembered the settings. Okay, so this says 4,500 feet. So east, south even. So let's fly down. Let's make it 6,500 feet today, ladies and gentlemen. Is what I'm going to dial in. All right, there we go. Looking good. That can go on. That's good. It's good. These are good. Looking good. All right. Oh, you didn't like how your first name and last name appeared in YouTube chat. Fair enough. Are you able to pull up the Skypark app on a tablet and set this all up? I don't know if it does that, to be honest. I'm new to it, so I'm not too sure. Someone else might be able to answer it. Anyway, there we go, everybody. 4F960. 4F960 is the code for those of you that do want to fly it on Skypark. Let's quickly jump outside, see what's happening out here. All right, looking good. So was someone saying you said that Shift P's the go? Oi. What the hell is going on here, boys? Here we go. Left, shift, and P, yep. Just waiting for him to start. I think he's attempting. It's very slowly going back. Ha! There we go. We'll bring him back. Come back. Come on, boy. Oh, you can use. Cal says you can use it. There we go. Hey. Oh, you can use it? Yeah, it does. It is a tablet, Moody. Fontana says, unfortunately not yet, but Cal says you can. What is it? What is it? Oh, look how slow this is. Okay, let's take a different angle here, boys. Let's see if we can just... Here we go. I don't need to push back. Let's just reverse thrust out of here. Yeah, my parking brake's off. I checked it several times. I wonder what was going on. Wonder what was going on, everybody. Anyway, here's our flight right here. For those of you playing at home. Let's get into it. Okay, what's the weather doing, team? What is the weather doing? What's going on here? Why is this giving me red down here? Saying no wind data. This might have a natus. It does indeed. $201. Okay. We'll depart then. 201 is going to be departing on the runways we've got here in Wanaka are what? 29er. Okay, we'll depart 29er then. That's the go, boys. Let's go back up to planned flight. Let's throw this over here. Let's get into it. Runway 29er. I should really look where I'm going, but you know. Let's just take the shortcut down over here, everybody. Time is of the essence. And I have the wheels on this aircraft to travel in this sort of terrain. This looks like a taxiway anyway. Yellow Ripper. Tower says wind calm. Ah, sweet. Okay, big left-hand turn. Hopefully we don't tip here. Alright, ATV wheels, sweet. Someone installed them. That's great. We do like to recycle parts around here. Okay, let's go ahead and throw some flaps on. Should we get out of here? This every couple of years, this airport hosts a air show called Wings over Wanaka. No, Warbirds over Wanaka, I should say. Where a whole ton of different aircraft, both modern and historical, fly out of here. It's a real cool show to go to too. All right. Some people are departing to the south, some people are departing to the north, or to the west and east, I mean. It really is just personal preference, really. In aviation, if in doubt, personal preference counts. Oh, lost a bit of lift there, team. Looks like my weather's completely reset again. That is just absolutely tremendous how it does that, isn't it? AP. Okay, this time FLC. I did not press altitude like I did yesterday. Nav. Let's do it, boys. All right. It's looking good. Let's pull back this about just a touch. Hold on. I I've got these on the wrong levers right here. No, I haven't. What's happening here? I know what's happened. We have a slight issue here, everybody, which I'm about to correct. Slight issue. It's alright, on the fly. We can fix it. We forgot to change this. Apply and save. Go back. Resume. There's a great thing about aviation. You can just change stuff like that. It's not a problem at all. Alright, let's jump out. Alright. Looking good, feeling great. How are we looking here? We're going to get over here. We are indeed. Okay, for those of you that haven't checked out this fantastic livery designed by John, or Pathogen, here we go here, Kiwi Air. Hold on tight. That's not trade. Oh, it is trademarked. Not airworthy to be. No, don't. Just ignore that. That's a nothing. Don't worry about that at all. 4 days since last accident. We need to, as I said yesterday, we do need to update that. And as we always say, sign the waiver and hop on board. Beautiful. All right. Let's it's looking dry in here. So for some reason, Fiordland, where we were just before, that was winter, but now we're back to summer again. So that's handy. All right. Let's go ahead and zoom this out. Let's grab the Skypark right here. So as you can see, pretty straightforward. If we go into our manage, we zoom down here. We've picked everything up. It's 83 nautical miles to NZDN, 21 and 03. Bituminous. And we're flying this for clear sky. So looking good. We'll go back in here. We get down in 3D. We can see what's going on 3D. Or 2D. Up to you. Looking good. How do I like Necro? How do I like Skypark? I like it. I like it a lot. It's the thing I like about it. The best thing I like about it is the flexibility. You can just fly what you want, where you want. And I think that's awesome. Let's turn my landing lights on, everybody. So I love it. Yeah, I think it's excellent. And like, as with all of these apps, they all have their own little niche that they tend to fill. And this is no different. It's great. I like how you can just... It's really quite good for streaming because I can just choose a flight and just bang it in there. I don't have to worry about having an aircraft at a certain airport or anything like that. I can just go ahead and get it done. So I like it. Les, how you doing? Yeah, I think this will be the last flight, everybody. I'll need to get on with my weekend. Oh, it's a Sunday here in New Zealand. I've got to go and fix my daughter's puncture on her bike so she can do some biking, which is one thing we can do when we're under lockdown here. So yeah, this will probably be the last flight today. But I might jump on into Discord later on if you're hanging around and knock out a couple of flights just offline. But if you want to fly as a group, we can do that too. I'll just have to see how my time looks. As well as play the various other games I like playing. Got on late, was going to join. Les, bummer. Yes, I like that it tells you the highest obstacle. Definitely Fontana, that's awesome. If you fly their track, their exact track though, like their direct track, or... I mean, obviously you can do flight planning in it too. You can actually import a flight plan. So if you have got a flight plan going on, then you know there's something you can import, and it will follow that also. So that's good. Skylark, is that a different one, Les? I'll have to try that one too. Just joking. Just joking. Okay, how about with sound now, everybody? I didn't have game sounds on. Apologies for that. Now with sound. It's a professional outfit around here, everybody. That's what you get. Absolute professionalism. Skylark. Yeah. I knew what you meant. So what I would say is that... after the last update, the game is way more settled for me. Now I'm pulling like between 45 to 50 frames record, like streaming, and that's with my preview on OBS, where I'm not getting those massive frame drops that I was getting previously. So it looks like they fixed that, which is awesome. And even when it dips down into the mid 20s now and then. Just now and then with, but that's completely fine compared to when it was going single figures. But it's like very briefly. So I'm very happy with the latest update. Ah, Skylark is the free version. Ah, yes, of course. Love it. No flaps, a real challenge for sure, definitely. So yeah, so it's Skypark, yeah, definitely. I reckon it's actually pretty sweet. If we look at our holdings right now, there goes our last flight, 181. I like the tablet is a great idea. I love it. So easy to navigate around. We can go to Yo Flight. And you can see where we are right here. You can turn the topo on and off. And then we go back into here. We can see progress. So it gives us a little bit of a overview of how we're going right here. So that's cool. And then all the different contracts. So here we go. This shows you the contracts that are available. Like in this area. So like NZDN to YSSY. So if I wanted to fly the A320, that would be a perfect flight for that. And sorry, NZDN can certainly hold the A320. That's what you fly if you're flying from Auckland to Dunedin. That's the aircraft that you'll be flying in. But the great thing is like I could say, okay, I want to go Alaska. I go search this region, boom, and it gives me all the flights that are available around that. You've also got these other types of contracts that are just randomly available around. So Grasshopper, whatever the heck that is. Hop, okay, so little hops. Okay, I see. So this would be cool for micro lights and stuff like that. How far is that? Oh no, that's 86 nautical miles. Okay. Okay, for some reason I'm not too sure what the Grasshopper designator is. But you clear that up. You've got your introductory flight training, but like anywhere in the world. So if I want to go South America, boom. That's cool. So easy to find flights. It's good. I've been very impressed with it, to be honest. Keith B's first car was a Buick Skylark. There we go, piece of crap. Cal says, how come I see myself in your screen but I can't see any of you guys? That can happen. Try switching from one server to and then back to this server and it might fix itself. It just happens on Flight Sim from time to time. It can, yeah, it can be a bit strange. How we looking here, boys? That's good. Very nice. Yeah, it's just one of those things that can happen. I've flown this flight quite a few times in real life. Really nice place to fly. 91 with the flaps, nice. Nice work, Les. Oh, there we go. Necro's giving you the info, Cal. Ronald says, can you select a range for the flights like short ones for props or long one for jets? Yeah, absolutely. So what you can do is, so if I go in here, I can go to filters here. So I can smart search it. You can actually advanced filters. In advanced filters here, I can say minimum. So if I've got the micro light or the cray, I could say I don't want anything more than 25 nautical miles, and I go search, and boom, there we go. So we've got this one here. Hold on, I'm not doing Mace. Clear. Hold on, let's try that again. Advanced filters. 10, say to 25, and we go search. Let's try that again. Oh. .24 nautical miles, see? Or your filters you can just do by if you want just business jets or say wide body. So we go search wide body, boom, and suddenly you've got the big flights going on. So yeah, that's a great. This thing is so good for selecting selecting flights. Real good. Very impressed with that. That is cool. Yeah, exactly, Morrissey. Easy to pick up and play. Okay, Cal, yeah, it can happen. Sometimes it will just suddenly come back on. It's weird. Ah, right, Cal. Yeah, it could be your main settings, yeah. You've got to have it to all. Yeah, that's another one that can cause some issues for sure. Welcome, though. Great to have you flying with us, mate. If we catch you flying correctly, there'll be severe punishments. We do not follow the rules. Sometimes we do. Maybe I should do a fly properly stream once. What do you reckon about that, everybody? I reckon it'd be a bit boring, wouldn't it? Where I do proper flight planning, proper procedures, startup procedures, everything. Fly correctly in the different airspaces, proper call-outs. Nah. Oh, it's warm. Tell you what, boys, it's warm today. Whew. Oh, nice, Cal. Thanks for that. You've been watching for a little while. Love it.
Okay, everybody, welcome on this Kiwi. If I can't hear what the hell I'm saying because I've got it tuned up too high in my headset. That can happen when you're unprofessional. Welcome to another fantastic flight here. I'm on fire today. Welcome to another flight here at Kiwi. I'd just like to welcome you into the cockpit. Today's menu is nothing, so shut up. Stop complaining. You only paid 8 espresso capsules instead of 12 for this flight. Stop complaining. We do not have the natural air conditioning today. Somebody broke in and fixed the fuselage overnight, which we were pretty upset about, so when we find who the perpetrator was, they will be dealt with appropriately. But we did have a local company provide some sheets, and they recommended that people carry them and use them as parachutes if required. We will probably use them to wrap people up if they don't make it. So sorry about that, but that's just the reality of life here. But Skypark so far, what do we think about it? Well, I think it's an outstanding app. It's got absolute flexibility. You can fly wherever you want. You can choose whatever flights you like. It's got that little career tracker in the background, which is cool. Love some of the features in terms of telling you what your highest obstacle is, which is pretty cool. You can track your flight as you go along, see what's happening. I just think it's actually pretty good. The thing I like about it also is that it's in early access, so there's still a lot that's going to be added to it, but I think they'll still keep the core of it to just the flying aspect, because there's a lot of apps out there that will cover FBOs and all that sort of stuff, and I know that stuff that you guys have talked about is that you enjoy the fact that you can just plug and play and it's about the flying. So far so good. I'll give it a thumbs up, but not quite a 100% thumbs up because there's some development, so it's sort of like a 1 and a 3/4 7/8 thumb up on the scale of 2 thumbs up. So anyway, with that said, everybody, enjoy your whiskey, complimentary whiskey under the seats once again. For those of you who don't have seats, it'll be in the pocket beside you, so just go ahead and treat yourself there. I'd highly recommend that you drink the entire bottle before we approach, because I've had a few issues with the engine today. It might be a bit bumpy coming in, particularly when the engine cuts out and we're going to be crash landing. That's really what I'm saying. So, but don't be concerned, completely normal. It's a procedure we go through daily. So anyway, sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. We'll see you soon.
back into it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's not key way. Exactly. Discord, thank you. Yeah, it takes a while to come up, that does. We've got like little elves in the background actually manually typing that out, so that's why it takes a while. Oh, Scott. Does it come in that means I borrowed it from you, mate? You should know. Welcome, by the way. Good to see you. Good to see you. Everyone abuse Scott, everybody. It's open abuse Scott day. I think he'd enjoy it. Welcome. Welcome, by the way. Thanks for joining. Make sure you hit that like button. The shirt's great. The shirt is the thing. I am going to be upgrading the wardrobe. We're going to look to get multiple types of these shirts, by the way. I'm just working with a supplier right now. And we should get a shipment very soon. When we get out of lockdown. Can I do Among Us after the stream? No, I don't even have it. I do not even have it on my system. Doesn't do much for me, to be honest. It doesn't do a lot for me. It's all good though. It's obviously pretty popular. Alright, how we're looking for distance here, ladies and gentlemen. 38 nautical miles. Don't encourage him, Alan. Do not encourage him. Hey Anthony, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. The only aviation related shirt I've seen is Flying Cowboys. Oh, hey John, see you later, mate. Thanks for dropping in, everybody. Go message John on Discord Pathogen if you want your custom livery. He'll do you a good deal. 1.5 miles behind Les. Good. Nice. Catching up then. Can I see you there? Well, you're not too far behind. You're not too far behind at all. Yeah, it still thinks it's winter here. Kind of. Or maybe that's just how it looks. I haven't flown across here for a while, but it shouldn't have the little the snow little divots here, or the snow pieces. Ah, Keith has a pants with a ketchup stain in the shape of an airplane. Well, if that's not aviation related, then I don't know what is. That's the Cal, thanks for joining the Discord. I'll keep an eye on it. Nice work. Yeah, a lot of discussion goes in there. Most of it absolute bullshit, which we totally encourage. Okay, Luke says, okay, so EL737RS is upside down for you too. Excellent, thank you very much. There he is there. Yep, that's good. I can't see an issue with that. Looks pretty standard procedure to me. Hold on. Let me just check in the what kind of airspace we're in. Yep, this looks definitely like the airspace you should be flying upside down. So yeah, can't see a problem. That's great. Good to see we're following the rules. Oh, you set up some views with point of view. Oh, nice. Yeah, the scenery's cool, man. This is a real. This they've done a good job with this. I mean, obviously it's all automatically taken from satellite or whatever, but yeah, it definitely represents it really well. This is exactly what it's like. Well, because that is literally photos of it, so kind of is. But yeah, it's definitely a cool little flight. Never problems trimming. Love it. Absolutely love it. What did we say is happening with the weather, everybody? We didn't. Let's check it out. Dunedin Adis. 205. Boom. Okay, so we'll be landing into runway 21 into a southerly direction. We haven't got too far to go. 30 nautical miles. This airport's at sea level, by the way, pretty much. I think it's like 13 feet above or something like that. Not 6 or 8 feet actually. 3, there you go. 3 feet above sea level, this airport. Yeah, it wasn't much. Oh, it's warm in here, boys. The Hawaiian shirt was a good choice. Check this out. So with my overlay, by the way, I can always scrunch it like this. Is that better? Is that better? Or we could make it like that size and then put it up in the middle like that. That's another way of doing it. Is that even? No. Oh, hold on, mate. We knew that though. So we could do like this, and so it's not quite as egregious. Can you still read it? Otherwise, we can make it as big or as small as you turkeys want. So let us know what you think. Do you think it's too big like that? Do you think it'd be better to be just a little bit less out there? Let me know. What do you think? Do you think that's a little bit better? Oh, mate, so you're grabbing the wrong thing. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. It doesn't look quite middle, does it? Something like that. You guys let me know, because it's for you, not for me. Let me know. What would you prefer? Let's do a poll. Tiny. Better than tiny. Okay, I'm not getting much feedback here. No, too tiny is not good. We like it big, do we? Like that better. See, this is the problem we have. Maybe a compromise. The good thing is it keeps its how about that? It keeps its proportions. And I don't like how it. One vote for me. Current is excellent. About, what do we say? About half the screen width looked good for me. Okay, current good. Try full screen. How about this? There, right there. How's that? Who votes for this one? The monitor size, right, yeah, that's the problem here. Okay, what I'm going to do, everybody, is I'm going to do it sort of 3/4 of what it was. And it's really, like I say, it's for you guys, not for me. But I am wary that it can take up quite a bit of the screen. How about that? So let's go with this. It's slightly smaller, but it does actually free up a little bit more of this screen. Too big. Too big. You reckon? There we go. I'm going for that. That's my little, that's my compromise in the meantime, everybody. Let me know if that's too small. A few of you might have heard the words, that's too small quite a bit, but hey, I can't help you with that. Okay, let's get down to 1,500 feet, everybody. We're going to vertical speed this one, team. We're going to go down 900 feet per minute, sounds good. And we're going to get down to 1,500 right here, boys. Boom. Should we shoot the ILS just for a laugh? Should we shoot the ILS? What is it? I can't be bothered looking up the details. It'll be 210 on the dial, on the course. I can't be bothered doing it. I should have said that. Too big, I wish. Is everyone happy with that right now? What's the airport elevation? 3 feet, or 6 feet, sorry, 6 feet. Right, heading. Okay. So it does not. No, hold on, what am I doing? This one here. Oh, go like this, and then go like this and we'll grab the heading. There we go. I'm just going to... these are called the Mungatuas, this mountain range. It doesn't look very impressive from this angle, but on the other side you can definitely notice its elevation. You generally, when you fly out here, you're not flying straight over the top of it because there's not enough room between the aerodrome and those mountains. You sort of fly over this side of it, where we're going right now. Let me just pull back that a bit. Okay, runway 21. Oh, what is the blimmin'... Ah, screw it, can't be bothered IR lesson. We'll do it another time. It'll be like 110.10 or something like that, or 109.9, something like that will be the nav on here. I can't remember. Beautiful. Yeah, that's some nice green looking countryside. Don't forget to lower the gear. That's right. If you do have gear remaining, lower it. Is it 3 feet or 6 feet? If I stand in the plane 800 feet, it would be your fault. It's 6 feet, Peter. It is 6 feet. Or 3. One of the two. It's 3 feet actually. It is 3 feet. I've looked. It is definitely 3 feet. Or is it? No, it is. Good. Look at this, everybody. 1, 2. Twenty planes on today, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you. Good to see you. Absolutely sensational. 110.3, 109.9, there we go. 109.9. I can't bother setting up for it now, but yeah, there we go. If you want to shoot the ILS, there's the details. Getting close here now, ladies and gentlemen. This hill right here is called Saddle Hill. See it? It looks like a saddle. That's how they named it. They named it after what it looked like. You are welcome for the excellent information. Looks more like 3.5. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Plane crazy. Morning, meet you at NZDN. Just saw my tag in the distance. Nice. This is our last flight on stream for the day, just so everyone knows. But feel free to continue flying. I'm not your mother. Do whatever the hell you want. All right. Have a look in here, boys. Oh yeah, I can see you right there, plane crazy. There's the aerodrome right there. Ronald says, I hit my mixture slider and turned off my engine, so I had to make an emergency landing. Safety first. Good thinking. Good thinking. Have you got a lever? Have you? Mine broke off. It's not a major issue though. Okay. Autopilot is disengaged. Pilot is awake, just. To be confirmed. Let's get rid of this. To be confirmed though. First notch in, second notch in, just so then I don't have to worry about it. 2 notches is always the way to go. If in doubt, 2 notches. Across the Henley River right here. This area right out over here is where you do your wing drop stall training and stuff like that, and just over here is the low flying area where you train to fly at low altitudes. Oops, I'm way too slow. Might have changed since I last did when I was out here, but that's where it was. Safety, what's that? Brett, hey mate, how you doing? Brett plays, in fact. As always, go check out Brett's channel. YouTube channel, that is, by the way. Not other sites that have the word you in it, or hub in it, for example. So, safety, what's that exactly, Morrissey? I'm hearing you. Ronald says a small sort of slider on my HOTAS. Now I can't get my engine back on. Oh no. Oh, so you actually literally had an issue with it. Okay. Peter says, I'm just in front of the runway, landed upside down. I think that's completely... There's absolutely no problem with that. We've got basically, no airport will let us use the emergency crews because they get too tired after overuse. So we actually have our own emergency crews which travel around the country. Because we know we're going to need them. Got up early enough to see some of the stream. Nice, Brett. Yeah, what is it? It's about it's about 7 o'clock over there at the moment. 7:15, is it? I've forgotten what part of Aussie you're in. It's either 7:15 or earlier, as the further west you go, obviously. Okay, buddy. Wind's straight in front of us. 3 knots. Oh, of course, it's on default. That's right. It bloody defaults back after a flight, which is just silly. Oh, we've got the inner marker beeping us. Shut your damn mouth, inner marker. I'm pretty sure I've got... is this either John Murchison or NZA scenery I've got on here? I've got slightly different scenery than... I've got an add-on scenery for this. Alright, sorry, I'm just off the center line a little bit here. Oh, a bit of a bounce there. Phew. I didn't see what that was. Where we look? How do we go? How do we go, buddy? 118. Oh well, not a problem. Not a problem at all. We'll just turn in front of everybody here. It shouldn't be a problem. There's no taxiway here. Got to backtrack on this aerodrome. It's landing lights off, taxi on, strobe is off. Flaps are up. Let me grab them. Oh, Mace, what are you up to, mate? Oh, hold on, here's our turn off. Whoa. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. And beautiful. Okay. Yeah, this is an add-on scenery I've got right here. I'll go and check out who did this. It's either John Murchison or it's the NZA team. I can't remember. I think it's... I'll have to go and do it. Here we go. We'll just park over here beside the Air New Zealand aircraft. They'll be pleased to see us. Okay, before we do that though, we better go and... Hold on. Let's turn off our thing right here. And it's boom, 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 boom. Continue. And we go deliver. Yay! Alright, that's another one completed, everybody. You little ripper, get in there, boy. So yeah, Skypark, I tell you what. Hold on. That's decent, I've got to say. I've enjoyed it. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Community. ARNZ are the... oops, I am stuck. Yeah, so this here is ARNZ. Have a look on the on flightsim.to, everybody. And this is the add-on scenery. It's free. Love it. So here we go here. And this is a pretty accurate representation, I've got to say. The car park over there. You get a little static aircraft right here. They've tidied up a few things. It's a little taxiway there that when you're flying the little planes, you go in there when the big planes come in, just to avoid everybody. There's mainland there. That's where I did my training out of all those years ago. Down there, out of that little hangar right there. And you got some servicing and all that sort of stuff down there. So yeah, it's a cool little add-on for free. You beauty, get in there, boys. Get in there. Tassie, that's right, nice. John said, and that is why we put sofa wheelie coasters on wingtips. Exactly, mate, you know it, John. Hey, I'm in Tassie too. Small world, there you go. Dare I say you're all related? Am I allowed to say that? Just did. Just did. Clear all. Alright, close. There we go. So Skypark, everybody. The Skypark. Like I say, not sponsored at all. I went and bought this myself. But what I would have to say is it's fun. It's a heap of fun. So flexible. Rev it up, get into it, boys. Too easy. If I wanted to, I could go down here, go to filters. There's no filters. And I could just go in here. Hold on. Clear. Search. Hold on. Let's go over to New Zealand, and I could just go in here. Hold on. I just go search this region, and boom, straight away it generates a whole lot of flights for me. It appears as though the more flights you complete, the more flights it then, more options it gives you after you've done that. So yeah, heaps of little flights here I can complete. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to shut down Skypark. It's good. I love it. Look at this. Get in here, everybody. You beauty. So good to see you all. It's been a lot of fun, as always. Absolute fun. Exclamation mark Discord. Come and join the Discord, everybody. You are most welcome to join in. A lot of chat happening in there at the moment, and some of the guys are doing some really fantastic work. I want to say a huge thanks to Ronald and to Chris, who helped put together NZKW. And it's a work in progress, so it's looking awesome. Go back and look at the stream about 40 minutes ago. You'll see NZKW, a preview. Also, obviously, the fantastic liveries by John B. He's known by Pathogen. He did this one here. He's known by Pathogen on our on the Discord. So go and hit him up, and he'll do a good deal for you. He puts together custom liveries. Alan got an Arsenal one, but still it does look really good. There's heaps of different ones. He was actually featured in the Microsoft Flight Simulator weekly update. His British Airways livery was in there, so he's going places. He's awesome. Also, thanks to Reva and the team at NZA Simulations, they put together, or Reva put together my Hawaiian shirt pilot, and also my other dude there with his bomber jacket, the Kiwi Mace bomber jacket. So yeah, it's been awesome. Thank you very much. The community is really cool. We'll be back into it next weekend, most likely. We're locked down here in New Zealand, by the way, everybody. Well, in Auckland. Level 3, which is not like a full lockdown, but it's pretty much stay at home. And that's all good. So it is what it is. So I'll be playing a few games today, hopefully. We'll see how we go. And might jump on here for just a casual flight later on. But look at this. It's great to see everybody here in my hometown of Dunedin. I don't live here. It's where I'm from, though. It was a blast, I agree. Thanks, Les. Thanks for dropping in. Alan, thank you very much, mate. Good to see you. Alan is our marketing and sponsorship officer. Hasn't delivered anything yet. But, you know, we'll keep him on. He is free. And he does have some good jokes. So that's good enough in the meantime. Anyway, everybody, have a good one. Take it easy, and we'll see you all next time. See you later.